Right, back for number 3. I just realized I heard a little bit of the last one, so that one got a little bit edited. So apologize for the volume for the first one. I realize it's coming out kind of loud. Like I said, it's a maiden void, trying to work out the kinks, trying to get used to all the stuff, and trying to get it all together. See, we can have this thing run a little bit smoother. Update the thing, like I said, later on. We'll try to get things up on screen and fix all of that. But from the last part right there, the article I was talking about, jump through a bunch of links from CDC. They've changed up their whole press release. You can go to the CDC's website and you try to look up the press releases. If you had the older URL, it'll refresh you in 10 seconds or less, depending on your connection, to the press release website that they have now, which I believe was going to like a .gov. And if you do enough of the looking around, I'll give you the site where you can look at this. After the W's, it's GAO.gov/products/GAO-09-334. Pardon for that. And basically that's actually what the document is labeled as. It came out on February 26th of 2009. Title is Influenza Pandemic: Sustaining Focus on the Nation's Planning and Preparedness Efforts. And if you feel like reading, it is lengthy. And basically it's talking about in case of some form of an outbreak, how they plan to strategize and have response and the responsibilities that are engaging them. So let's see. Under the I'll just go ahead and go off of it. The GAO have conducted a body of work over the past several years to help the nations better prepare for, respond to, and recover from the possibility of influenza pandemic. Now, I'm pretty sure that they'd follow the same guidelines for regardless of what came out. Now, even though that they've had the bird flu and different viruses found in the vaccines, so I'm sure once there's a breakout, they're going to try to follow along the same guidelines. And you get far enough down into this, you start reading about it, how the Health and Human Services and DHS, the Department of Homeland Security, and other entities are involved, and they're required to work together for exercises and things with the government to help improve. And it's using for improving the surveillance detection of pandemic-related threats by targeting assistance to countries at the greatest risk, which have been based on incomplete information. So they're saying they need to do a lot more of this. So that's they show it as being like 2 paragraphs, but actually it's probably longer than that because the second paragraph is just really written out really long. So you can check on that. There's a couple of links around screen where you can go to those links, try to get more information. They do have, avian flu and different things on here you could check out in case of biological or something from their site. Now we're going off over to some RFID news, because a lot of people know about the chip. A lot of people don't like the chip. A lot of people don't want the chip. And a lot of people believe the chip could be the mark. So, I'm not disproving that, not saying it is, not saying it isn't. Just keep an open mind to the fact. Because until we actually have a mark, we won't know what that mark actually is. But this is just a lone March of 2009 RFID news, and it's right actually off of their own website. We have after W's RFID news rf.org/categories/news. And let's see, right off of here, companies offer low-cost RFID testers. Indian Bank enhances customer service with RFID. Motorola executives move to RFID global solution. Yeah, let's double underline that global solution right there, as everybody wants to put that one up. European airports deploy RFID enabled baggage tracking. So we're going to put that in everything. Sony unveils RFID enabled television. How about that? Would you like some RFID in your television now? Alright, RFID sticking it to cactus thieves. I'm not exactly sure why you would need some RFID in cactus. I would love to read that article. Might have to do that one later. Right, let's see. RFID enabled football helmet guards against heat stroke. And Omni ID partners with Mitsubishi, so we got another one right there. And here's a good one, is RFID watching the watchman, and in parentheses we have and the maid, the mechanic, the janitor, and so on. So that's definitely them watching right there. Global Rangers announces new round of funding. So of course RFID is always going to get more funding. And we have GAO launches reader/writer with built-in antenna. Now you remember the GAO, that was off of the last article I read, which was dovetail from the CDC's website about tracking and checking out influenza and things like that. Now they're launching reader/writer with built-in antenna, so that we got some RFID going on right there. And there's also now RFID Institute founded in Thailand. So everything is just all over the map right now. And I'm going to conclude this right now because it's actually almost 7:30 in the morning. And I started trying to put this thing together at about 6 something in the morning. And I was up earlier than that, even trying to get the whole page and stuff set together. So I'm basically be pulling an all-nighter here. I need to try to get some more information together, try to come up for another episode, see if I cannot actually pull up some of these things on screen for you guys. But definitely check out the favorites, because if I come across some stuff across YouTube or anything like that, it's going to the favorites. Might save people time from trying to search it. It just I want to get some up-to-date stuff on there to check that out. Comment on anything if you have a link for some information needs to be put out, and I will definitely take a look at that, because I'm always looking, like I say, for more sources to get the information out, do things like that. Leave comments so far for this main voyage of what you think. Some areas that might need to be flipped around a little bit. I know I'm still working out the kinks, but all in all, hopefully, not bad for first episode. Kind of short. Probably not enough information, as much as people would like to have or would want, but that was just compiled in a really short amount of time, so in my opinion I don't think it's that bad. Anyway, everybody keep fighting the good fight. See you tomorrow.